Om Shanti, this is Sakar Murli of 16th August 2025. Morning Murli Bap Tada Madhuban. Essence, sweet children, your aim and objective is to become the master of that wonderful, colorful world of the heaven. Therefore, remain constantly cheerful in that happiness and don't wilt. Question: what enthusiasms would the fortunate children constantly have? Answer: the unlimited Father is teaching us in order to make us into a prince and princess of the new world. You can explain to everyone with the same enthusiasm that heaven is merged in this world. It will be after this world that the gates of the heaven open. Remain in this happiness and also explains to others with the great happiness. So, Baba, the world is very colorful. Om Shanti, who said to the Baba that this is the colorful world. No one else can understand the meaning of this. The Father has now explained that this play is very colorful. In films, etc., there are very colorful scenes and sceneries. Now, no one knows this unlimited world. Among you two, the knowledge that you have of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the whole world is the number one according to your efforts. You understand how colorful heaven is, how beautiful it is. No one else this. It is not in anyone's intellect how colorful and wonderful that world is. There is a phrase of the wonders of the world. Only you know this. You are the ones who make up effort according to your own fortune for that wonders of the world. That is your aim and objective. That is the wonder of the world. It is very colorful world where there are palaces studded with the diamonds and the jewels. You go to the wonderful paradise in just a second. You play and dance, etc. There, it is definitely a wonderful world. Here it is the kingdom of the Maya. This too is so wonderful. Human beings also do all the sort of things. No one in the world knows that we are performing a drama. If they understood that this is the drama, they would also have the knowledge of the beginning, the middle, and the end of the drama. Your children understand that the Father is so simple. Maya makes you forget everything completely. She grabs hold of you by the nose and makes you forget everything. One moment you are in the remembrance and very cheerful. Oh, we are becoming the master of the heaven, the wonder of the world. Then the next moment you forget this and welt. Some welt so much. Even the Bhils, native tribal of the Rajasthan, don't welt as much. It is as true they don't even understand that they are going to the heaven that the unlimited Father is teaching us. It is as true they become a complete corpus. That happiness and intoxication doesn't remain. The establishment of the wonder of the world is now taking place. Shri Krishna was the prince of the wonder of the world. You also understand this. Those who are clever in this knowledge would explain about Janmashtami, the birthday of the Shri Krishna. Shri Krishna was the prince of the wonder of the world. Where did that golden age go to? How did you come down the ladder from the golden age? How did the golden age become the iron age? How did the stage of the descents come? This only enters the intellects of you children. You should explain with the happiness that Shri Krishna is coming, that the kingdom of the Shri Krishna is being established once again. The people of the Bharat should be happy to hear this. However, only those who are the fortunate will have the innate enthusiasms. People of the world even throw away these jewelers thinking that they are stones. These jewelers are imperishable jewelers of this knowledge. The Father is the ocean of these jewelers of the knowledge. These jewelers of the knowledge is very valuable. You have to imbibe the jewelers of this knowledge. You are now listening directly to the ocean of the knowledge. Therefore, there is no need to listen to anything else. These jewelers do not exist in the golden age. There are no LLBs, barristers there, nor does anyone there have to become a surgeon, etc. This knowledge doesn't exist there. There you experience the reward. So you children have to explain about the Janmashtami very well. So many Murlis have been speaking about this. You children have to churn the ocean of this knowledge. Only then will points emerge. If you want to give a lecture, then wake up early in the morning and write it down and then read it through. The points you forget should be added. You will be able to imbibe them well. However, not everyone can speak everything that they wrote down. One point or another will be forgotten. Therefore, you have to explain who Shri Krishna was. He was the master of the wonder of the world. Bharat was a paradise. Shri Krishna was the master of that paradise. We are giving you the message that Shri Krishna is coming. God himself taught Raj Yoga and he is teaching us this even now. He is implying us to make effort to become pure in order to make us into a double crown deities. You children should also have all of this in your awareness. Those who have practiced this will be able to explain very well. The writing on a Shri Krishna's pictures is the first class. After this war, the gates of the heaven will open. Heaven is a merge in this war. You children should remain in a great happiness. On the day of the Janmashtami, people wear new clothes. However, you now know that we will leave these old bodies and take new pure bodies. It is said a completely pure body, that is a golden body. Souls there are pure and the bodies are also pure. At the present they are not pure. They are becoming that number wise. They will only become a pure and having the pilgrimage of the remembrance. Baba knows that there are many who don't even have the sense to remember Baba. It is when you make effort to have remembrance that your words become powerful. Where is that strength now? There isn't a yoga. Your faces have to show that you are becoming Lakshmi or a Narayan. You have to study. It is very easy to explain about a Shri Krishna Janmashtami. It is of the Shri Krishna that is sad, the ugly and the beautiful one. They have made Shri Krishna, Narayan and also Rama dark blue. The Father himself, where did my children who first sat on the prey of this knowledge and become the master of heaven go to? They sat on the prey of the lust and continued to fall. Number wise, the world changed from the Sato Pradhan to the Sato, Rajo and Tamo. Similarly, the stage of the human beings also becomes the same. By sitting on the prey of the lust, they have all become ugly. I have now come to make everyone beautiful. So all have to be made beautiful. Baba understands from the behavior of each one of you what your thoughts, words and actions are. It is understood from how you act. The activity of you children should be really first class. Jailer should constantly emerge from your lips. It is very good to explain on the birthday of Shri Krishna. Have the topic of the ugly and the beautiful one. Why do they make Shri Krishna dark blue and Narayan and Radhe dark blue too? The Shiva Lignam is also of the dark stone. However, he is not dark. Look what Shiva is and how he has been portrayed. Only you children understand these things. You can explain why they have made him dark. Papa will now see what service you children do. The father says this knowledge is for those of all regions. You also have to tell them that the father says, remember me and your sins of innumerable birds will be cut away. You have to become a pure. You can tie a rakhi on anyone. You can tie them on the Europe's as well. Whoever they are, you have to tell them. These are God's versions. He would definitely say this through someone's body. He says, remember me alone, forget all your bodily regions, and consider yourselves to be souls. Baba explains so much, yet they don't understand. Therefore, the fathers understand that it is not in their fortune. They have to understand that Shiv Baba is teaching them. He cannot teach without a chart. It is enough just to give a signal. Some children have a good practice of the explaining. You understand that the Baba and Mama will claim an elevated status. Mama too used to do service. These aspects also have to be explained. There are many forms of the Maya. Many says that Mama enters them or that the shivbabas enter them. However, new points will only be given through the chariot of that is fixed. Or would they be given through anyone else? That is not possible. In fact, there are many daughters who shares their own points. In the magazine, there are so many articles. Is it that the mama or a baba enters them and dedicates that? No, the father comes here directly. This is why you come here to listen to him. If mama or baba entered anyone, you would sit there and study with them. No, everyone feels a pull to come here. Those who live far away are attractive more. Therefore, you children can do a great deal of the service on Janmashtami. When did Shri Krishna take birth? No one knows this. Your aprons are now being filled. Therefore, you should remain happy. But Baba says that some of you don't have any happiness at all. It is as true. They make a vow not to follow the Srimad. Serviceless children will think about service and only service. They think that if they don't do Baba service, that if they don't show this path to others, it is as true they are blind. These aspects have to be understood. There is a picture of the Shri Krishna on your page. You can use it to explain. Ask anyone why he has sweet shown as a dark blue. No one will be able to tell you. It is written in the scriptures that the Rama's wife was abducted. However, such things don't happen there. Only you people on the Bharat were the residents of the land of the angels. You have now become the residents of the land of death. You now sit on the prey of this knowledge and imbibe divine virtues in order to become the residents of that land of angels. You children have to do service. Give everyone this message. A great deal of the understanding is needed for this. There has to be a great deal of intoxications that God is teaching us. We are living with the God. We are God's children, and we also study with Him. When you live in a boarding schools, you are not colored by the things of the world outside. This too is the school. At least Christians have manners, but people here now have no manners and are impure and tamopradan. They go in front of the deities and bow their heads. Their praise is so great. In the golden age, they all have had divine characters. They now have devilish characters. Give lectures in this way, and everyone will become very happy while listening to you. It is said of the Shri Krishna that he is small, yet he talks big. You now listening to great versions in order to become so great. You can tie a Rakhi on anyone. Give the Father's message to everyone. It is through this word that gets to the heaven will open. You now have to become a pure from impure. You have to remember the Father. Do not remember bodily beings. Only the one Father grants salvations to everyone. This is an iron age world. The intellects of you children imbibe this knowledge number-wise. According to the efforts you make in school, they make a great deal of the effort to claim a scholarship. Here too there is a very big scholarship to be gained. There is a great deal of the service to be done. The mothers can do a great deal of the service. Use all the pictures, use the dark blue pictures of the Shri Krishna, Narayan, Ramachandra and Shiva and sit and explain about them. Why have they made the deities dark blue? Explain about the ugly and the beautiful one. If you go to the Srinath temple, you can see completely dark pictures. Therefore, collect such a pictures. You can also show your own Baba's pictures. Explain the meaning of the ugly and the beautiful one and tell them, you should now have a Rakhi tied. Step down from a prayer of the lust. By sitting on the prey of the knowledge, you will become a beautiful. You can also do service here. You can give very good lectures about why the deities have been portrayed as a dark below. Why has Shiva Lignam been shot dark? We will explain why it is sad, the beautiful and the ugly one. No one will become upset by this. Service is very easy to do. The father continues to explain, children, imbibe the virtues well. Glorify the name of your clan. You know that you now belong to the highest on high Brahman clan, so you can explain to anyone the meaning of the tying a Rakhi. You can also explain the process and tie Rakhi on them too. Keep the pictures with you. The father says, remember me alone. By obeying this order, you will become a beautiful. There are many methods. No one will become upset. No one but the one can grant salvations to anyone. Even if it is not a oceans of the Rakhi, you can still tie a Rakhi on someone's at any time. The meanings of that has to be understood. A Rakhi can be tied whenever you want. This is your business. Tell them to make a promise to the father. Tell them the father says, remember me alone and you will become a pure. You can even go to the mosques and explain to them that you have to come to tie a Rakhi on them and that they also have a right to understand these matters. The father says, remember me and your sins will be cut away. Become a pure and you will become the master of the pure world. This world is now impure. There definitely was a golden age. It is now the iron age. Do you not want to go to the Khuda in the golden age? Tell them in this way and they will quickly come and fall at your feet. Acha. To the sweetest, beloved and long lost and now found children, love, remembrance and good morning from the mother, the father, Bapdada. The spiritual father says Namaste to spiritual children. The spiritual children say Namaste to spiritual father. Essence from Dharana have value for the imperishable jewels of this knowledge that you attain from the ocean of the jewels of this knowledge. Churn the ocean of this knowledge and imbibe these jewels yourself. Let jewels constantly emerge from your lips. 2. Stay on the pilgrimage of the remembrance and make your words powerful. It is only by having remembrance that your souls will become pure. Therefore, imbibe the wisdom to have remembrance. Blessings. May you renounce any stubborn form of the consciousness of mind and thereby become a constantly fearless and carefree impure. In today's world, there is a wealth and also fear. The more wealth they have, the more they eat and sleep in a fear. Where there is a consciousness of mind, there will be definitely be fear. Even if a golden tear is mine, there is a fear. However, if you say mine is one shivbaba, then you will become a fearless. So check any stubborn form of this mine and renounce it, and you will then receive the blessings of being fearless and carefree impure. Slogan: give regard to the ideas of the others and you will automatically receive a respect. Avyak signal: in order to be an easy yogi, become an experience in a God's love. On the one hand, let there be unlimited distress, and on the other hand, remain absorbed in the Father's love like the Father. Do not come down from the stage for even a second or within one thought. Only a gathering of the such children who are absorbed in Allah will reveal the Father. Your instrument souls have to give everyone the elevated sustenance of the pure love and attainments and make them worthy. That is, make them yogi. Acha, Om Shanti.